class I showed you a little technique, a shortcut for adding together fractions with a cross multiply type trick. But here on the video, because I don't have my arms to show you, I'm just going to do this in the sort of standard way. So 3 over x minus 2 minus 3x plus 2 over x. To get a common denominator, we're going to have to throw in the things that are missing from either side, find the least common multiple. So because the denominators are x minus 2 and x, on the left I'm missing an x, so I'm going to throw it in here. I'm throwing it out in front, but it really doesn't matter. And then on the right hand side we're missing an x minus 2, so I'm going to put an x minus 2 there and an x minus 2 there. And I'm going to put some extra parentheses around that numerator so I don't make an error when I bring it together. So now when I come down to the next line, I can see that my common denominator is an x and an x minus 2. So x times x minus 2. And in the numerator we have 3x, because that's what x times 3 is, minus 3x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 2. Okay, now notice because of the order of operations, we actually have to multiply out what's first instead of subtracting. So we have to be very careful with our parentheses here because there's lots of room for error. So still the common denominator is x over x minus 2, and when we distribute or FOIL out the top, the 3x plus 2 times x minus 2, it looks like we'll get 3x squared, then we'll get a minus 6 plus 2, minus 6 plus 2 would be minus 4x, and then 2 times negative 2 would be negative 4. So next line, 3x, we're going to distribute the negative sign through, minus 3x squared plus 4x plus 4 all over x times x minus 2. And when we collect together our like terms, not a whole lot of like terms, but we have a minus 3x squared, we do have a 3x and a 4x, so I guess we'll say 7x, and then we have the plus 4, and of course that goes over the denominator of x times x minus 2. You shouldn't need to to simplify beyond here. You should take a shot at simplifying the numerator, but I do not believe that this numerator is going to factor, but it's not going to factor in a way that's going to reduce nicely with the bottom for sure anyway. It might reduce, but it's not going to be something that's very pretty. It's definitely not going to work well with the bottom. So I'm going to leave it in that form. So how about for this one? Negative 5 over x plus 1 plus 3x minus 1 over x. Pause the video, see if you can try this on your own, and assuming you gave it a shot here, I'm going to introduce on the right an x plus 1 as needed, and that has to go top and bottom to maintain equality of fractions. And then on the left hand side I'm going to introduce just a single x. I'm going to write it at the back this time so it looks prettier. So now we have over x times x plus 1 minus 5x, the negative sign gives me the negative 5x, plus 3x minus 1 times x plus 1. So that's again still over x times x plus 1. We have negative 5x, and after multiplying out or distributing what's inside of here, we'll have 3x squared plus 3 minus 1, so that's plus 2x, and then minus 1 plus 1, so that's minus 1. Since it's a plus sign this time, instead of a subtract, we don't have to worry about that extra stage, so I just can combine the minus 5x and the plus 2x nicely, and we end up getting a final answer that was all over x times x plus 1, and in the top, in order, we have a 3x squared, minus 5 plus 2 would be minus a 3x, and then simply that little minus 1 hanging off the end. Again, if you can simplify, you should, but I don't think that this is going to simplify at all.